Are they ready yet?
I'm still working on it.
In the 80s, America had many delicious foods that became beloved household staples nationwide, ranging from nostalgic cereals like Cabbage Patch Kids cereal, shaped like the popular dolls, to the fizzy sensation of space dust candy. Each bite and sip hinted at the decade's unique charm. However, among the many forgotten foods from that era, some stand out as favorites everyone wants back. Whether it's the creamy indulgence of Jell-O pudding pops or the tangy sweetness of Hikey Ecto Cooler, these foods hold a special place in the hearts and taste buds of many. So, join us as we dive into a nostalgic journey, ready to savor the memories of Sloppy Joes, fruit roll-ups, and much more as we explore the 20 forgotten foods from the 1980s everyone wants back.
These are kids who love these Cabbage Patch Kids, and this is new Cabbage Patch Kids cereal. It's a perfect.
Cabbage Patch Kids cereal was a breakfast sensation in the 80s, capitalizing on the craze surrounding the iconic dolls. Each bowl was a miniature doll adventure, with cereal pieces shaped like the adorable Cabbage Patch Kids. Released by Ralston, the cereal aimed to bring the charm of the dolls to breakfast tables across America. Its popularity soared, with kids eagerly munching on the sweetened corn and oat cereal.
It's so yummy, tasting fun to eat, low in sugar too.
However, like many fads of the time, the cereal eventually faded into obscurity, leaving behind fond memories for those who savored its unique taste and playful shapes. Nowadays, nostalgia has brought about a revival of interest in forgotten foods like Cabbage Patch Kids cereal. Many who reminisce about the era desire to see this beloved breakfast treat make a comeback. After the nostalgic flavors of Cabbage Patch Kids cereal evoke memories of the 80s, did Space Dust with its fizzy sensation face a similar fate, leaving behind a trail of fond memories and a longing for a comeback among those who savored its playful pop?
Visitors from outer space!
We come in peace to bring you terrific tasting Space Dust sizzling candy.
Space Dust, also known as Pop Rocks, was a candy sensation of the 1980s that left mouths fizzing and popping with delight. This unique candy consisted of tiny, sugary crystals coated with carbon dioxide gas. When placed in the mouth, the candy rapidly dissolved, releasing the trapped gas and creating a delightful popping sensation. It was like a miniature fireworks show for the taste buds. The experience enthralled kids and adults alike, making Space Dust a must-have treat for parties and outings. Nonetheless, concerns arose about the safety of the candy, leading to rumors that consuming it while drinking soda could cause stomach explosions, which were entirely unfounded. Despite its brief moment in the spotlight, Space Dust disappeared from shelves, leaving behind a trail of fond memories. Casserole dishes like chicken and rice, often made with cream of mushroom soup, were staples of American dinner tables. These hearty and comforting meals were beloved for their simplicity and delicious flavors. Typically made by layering ingredients like chicken, rice, vegetables, and cream of mushroom soup into a baking dish, and then baking until bubbly and golden. These casseroles were a go-to for busy families looking for a satisfying meal. The cream of mushroom soup added a rich and creamy texture, while infusing the dish with a comforting flavor. These classic casseroles have fallen out of favor in recent years, perhaps overshadowed by newer culinary trends. But there's a growing nostalgia for these simple yet delicious dishes, with many longing to bring back the warmth and comfort of 1980s-style casseroles to their dinner tables. The aroma of chicken and rice casseroles fills the kitchen. Still, will the resurrection of Ecto Cooler bring back the warmth and nostalgia of simpler times, just like the revival of classic casseroles on dinner tables across America?
High C Ecto Cooler. Slimer's new fruit drink.
Ecto Cooler was a beloved green-colored citrus-flavored drink that captured the hearts of many in the 1980s, especially fans of the Ghostbusters franchise. Originally introduced as a tie-in to the animated TV series The Real Ghostbusters, the drink quickly became a hit among kids and adults alike. Its bright green hue and tangy citrus taste made it stand out on store shelves, and its association with the popular Ghostbusters characters added to its allure. Despite being discontinued in the early 2000s, Ecto Cooler left a lasting impression on those who enjoyed it during its heyday. Its desirous appeal has led to numerous online campaigns urging its return, with fans eagerly anticipating the opportunity to sip on the iconic green drink again.
Great new high-C flavor with an outrageous fruit taste. And what are we going to call it? Ecto Cooler.
Whether reliving childhood memories or simply seeking a taste of retro nostalgia, many are hopeful for the resurrection of Ecto Cooler as a cherished beverage.
Mom, are they ready yet?
I'm still working on it.
Rice Krispies treats are so easy to make, they take no time at all.
Rice Krispies treats were a lunchbox favorite, capturing kids' hearts and taste buds across the USA. These sweet and chewy snacks were a delightful indulgence made with just 3 simple ingredients: Rice Krispies cereal, marshmallows, and butter. Making them was as fun as eating them. Mixing the marshmallows and butter in the Rice Krispies cereal before pressing the mixture into a pan to cool and set. The result was a deliciously gooey treat that offered the perfect blend of sweetness and crunch. Notwithstanding their popularity in the 80s, Rice Krispies treats have somewhat faded from the limelight in recent years, overshadowed by newer snack options. As the longing for Rice Krispies treats fades into memory, did Surge, with its bold attempt to rival Mountain Dew's dominance, face a fate similar to the snack's diminishing popularity? Will Surge's revival, fueled by nostalgic fans, echo the resurgence hoped for by enthusiasts of Rice Krispies treats?
Surge! It's a fully loaded citrus soda with carbos!
Surge was Coca-Cola's bold attempt to compete with the famous Mountain Dew in the 1980s. Offering a citrus-flavored soft drink that quickly gained a dedicated following, Surge burst onto the scene with its vibrant green packaging and intense citrus taste. Surge became a favorite among soda enthusiasts seeking a refreshing and energizing beverage.
Surge, life's a scream.
Marketed as a high-energy drink, Surge was often associated with extreme sports and adventurous lifestyles appealing to a younger demographic. Surge was discontinued in the early 2000s due to declining sales. However, its cult following persisted, with fans calling for its return. In response to the demand, Coca-Cola relaunched Surge in 2014 as an exclusive online product, allowing fans once again to enjoy the nostalgic taste of this beloved 1980s soda. Now, Surge continues to hold a special place in the hearts of many. Pigs in a Blanket, a classic party snack from the 80s, were simple yet irresistible treats that delighted taste buds everywhere. These bite-sized delights consisted of cocktail wieners wrapped snugly in crescent roll dough before being baked to golden perfection. The combination of savory sausage and flaky pastry made them a hit at gatherings, potlucks, and family get-togethers. They were delicious and easy to prepare, making them a go-to option for hosts looking to impress their guests with minimal effort. Pigs in a Blanket have faded from the culinary spotlight in recent years, perhaps overshadowed by newer appetizer options. Still, there is a growing yearning for these comforting and crowd-pleasing snacks.
Fun Dip, sugar on a stick.
Fun Dip, also known as Lick-M-Aid, was a beloved powdered candy that brought joy to countless kids across the USA. Packaged with a candy stick for dipping, Fun Dip offered a fun and interactive snacking experience. The candy came in various fruity flavors and vibrant colors, enticing children with its sweet and tangy taste. To enjoy Fun Dip, you simply licked the candy stick and dipped it into the powdered candy, creating a flavorful explosion in your mouth. It was a favorite treat for kids on the go, offering a convenient and mess-free way to satisfy their sweet tooth. Fun Dip gradually faded from the spotlight in later years, replaced by newer candy trends. As the memories of Fun Dip's colorful explosions fade, one can't help but crave the creamy nostalgia of Jell-O pudding pops. Will these beloved treats, each a symbol of childhood joy, find their way back into the spotlight, reigniting a sweet sensation transcending time and trends?
We're here unveiling new chocolate-covered Jell-O brand pudding pops. Creamy inside.
Crunchy outside.
Jell-O pudding. Pops were a delightful frozen treat from the 1980s that tantalized taste buds with their creamy texture and delicious flavors. Available in various flavors, such as chocolate, vanilla, and butterscotch, these frozen pudding treats were a hit among kids and adults alike. Made with Jell-O pudding mix, milk, and sugar, the mixture was poured into molds and frozen onto sticks, creating convenient and mess-free snacks perfect for hot summer days. The creamy texture and rich flavors made them a favorite indulgence for many, offering a refreshing alternative to traditional ice cream treats. Well, they vanished from stores but left us all craving a comeback.
Jell-O pudding pops, frozen pudding on a stick.
I want one.
Made with the goodness of real Jell-O pudding.
Well, Miss Kitty Cat.
People are desirous about them, eagerly hoping to taste that creamy goodness again and relive those sweet summer memories from back in the day. Beef stroganoff served over egg noodles was a comforting and flavorful dish that graced dinner tables across the USA during the 80s. This classic recipe typically featured tender strips of beef cooked in a rich and creamy sauce, often flavored with onions, mushrooms, and sour cream, and then served over a bed of fluffy egg noodles. The combination of savory beef, creamy sauce, and soft noodles made it a hearty and satisfying meal loved by families. Despite its popularity in the 1980s, beef stroganoff has faded from mainstream cuisine in recent years, perhaps overshadowed by newer culinary trends. Nevertheless, it's making a comeback in people's hearts. There's this growing nostalgia for it, with many craving the simple joy of digging into a warm bowl. Its rich flavors and comforting vibes bring back memories of cherished tastes and traditions from the past. It's becoming a dish that folks are super excited to rediscover and savor all over again. Squeeze-Its were a beloved beverage that added a fun and colorful twist to school lunches. These flavored drink pouches were adorned with playful characters on the packaging, making them tasty and visually appealing to kids. Available in a variety of flavors such as fruit punch, grape, and cherry. Squeeze-Its offered a convenient and mess-free way for children to enjoy their favorite drinks on the go. The pouches were designed to be squeezed, allowing kids to control the flow of the drink and making it a playful experience. Squeeze-Its were eventually discontinued in the early 2000s, much to the disappointment of nostalgic fans who fondly remember these iconic drinks from their childhood. The memories of Squeeze-Its playful pouches fade, but did Bubble Tape follow a trajectory similar to Squeeze-Its colorful journey from lunchbox staple to nostalgic relic?
Bubble Tape. 6 feet of awesome, in-your-face bubble gum. How much can you handle?
I'm not through with you yet, dude, Reminisce.
Bubble Tape was a novelty bubble gum that captured the imagination of kids across the USA during the 80s. Packaged in a unique tape-like dispenser, this chewy treat stood out with its long, colorful strip of gum that unfurled like a roll of tape. Each dispenser contained several feet of bubble gum, allowing kids to tear off a piece as needed.
What do they think of Bubble Tape's new pack?
The gum came in various flavors, including traditional bubble gum, sour apple, and watermelon, offering fruity sweetness with every chew. The fun packaging and playful concept made Bubble Tape a hit among children, who enjoyed the dispenser's novelty and the gum's delicious taste. Despite its popularity in the 1980s, Bubble Tape gradually faded from store shelves in later years.
High C, it goes everywhere with me. It comes in a box.
Drink box, the High C drink box.
High C Ecto Cooler was a beverage that achieved cult status in the 1980s thanks to its tie-in with the Ghostbusters franchise. Its vibrant green color and tangy citrus flavor made it instantly recognizable and a hit among movie fans and those who simply enjoyed a refreshing drink. Mix equal parts of orange juice and tangerine juice in a large pitcher to make a High C Ecto Cooler. Add a splash of lemon-lime soda for fizziness and a hint of sweetness. Stir the mixture well until all the ingredients are thoroughly combined. Finally, chill the High C Ecto Cooler in the refrigerator or serve over ice for a refreshing beverage, reminiscent of the iconic green-tinted drink from the Ghostbusters franchise. The High C Ecto Cooler was introduced as a limited-time promotional item, but quickly became a fan favorite, outlasting the movie.
There's going to be a great new High C flavor with an outrageous fruit taste. And what are we going to call it?
The drink was eventually discontinued, much to the disappointment of its loyal fan base. Pineapple upside-down cake was a classic dessert that graced many dinner tables. This sweet treat was delicious and visually stunning, with its caramelized pineapple rings and maraschino cherries adorning the top of a moist and fluffy cake. Pineapple upside-down cake has somewhat faded from mainstream dessert menus in recent years, but to make pineapple upside-down cake, start by melting butter and brown sugar in a cake pan. Arrange pineapple slices and maraschino cherries in the bottom of the pan. Then pour a batter made from flour, sugar, eggs, milk, and baking powder over the fruit. Bake the cake until golden brown, and a toothpick inserted into the center comes clean. Finally, invert the cake onto a serving platter to reveal the beautiful caramelized fruit topping. Enjoy. Along with the nostalgic aroma of pineapple upside-down cake blows through memories, did New Coke's tumultuous journey, from bold innovation to swift retreat, evoke echoes of the pineapple's sweet descent in the culinary world? Will its tale, like the cake's enduring allure, continue to intrigue, caution, and captivate, a reminder of the delicate balance between tradition and innovation in consumer tastes?
Introducing the great new taste of Coca-Cola. The best tasting Coke in the history of ever.
New Coke, launched in 1985, is a fascinating nostalgia from the vibrant food scene of the 80s that many are eager to revisit. With its bold attempt to innovate, Coca-Cola sought to captivate consumers with a sweeter and fresher take on its classic soda. Although initially met with resistance, New Coke sparked conversations and excitement, showcasing the brand's commitment to staying ahead in a competitive market.
Yeah, Coke is it. Come on, check it out now. It's got a new taste. It's a destiny. Wow.
While its time in the spotlight was short-lived, New Coke left an indelible mark on pop culture, earning a place in the hearts of those who fondly remember its unique taste and the buzz surrounding its launch. But today, amidst nostalgia for retro flavors and experiences, New Coke embodies the spirit of innovation and risk-taking, reminding us of the joy of experimentation and the enduring allure of beloved classics reinvented. Cheeseball appetizers rolled in nuts or herbs were a popular party snack during the 1980s. These delectable treats consisted of a creamy cheese mixture rolled into a ball and coated with crunchy nuts or aromatic herbs. The mixture often included cream cheese, shredded cheddar, garlic, and Worcestershire sauce, creating a savory and indulgent flavor profile. The ball was then rolled in chopped nuts such as pecans or almonds or fragrant herbs like parsley or dill, adding texture and visual appeal to the appetizer. Cheese balls were a hit at gatherings, potlucks, and holiday parties, offering a satisfying and flavorful nibble that was easy to share and enjoyed by all. At present, there's a growing yearning for these classic party snacks, with many longing to bring back the retro charm and delicious taste of cheese ball appetizers to their gatherings and celebrations.
What is the purpose of your visit?
To stock up on Chunky.
Chunkies? You mean that delicious milk chocolate candy bar filled with crunchy cashews, sun-ripened raisins, and Brazil nuts?
Chunky candy bars were a beloved treat that offered a delightful mix of flavors and textures. These candy bars were filled with a satisfying combination of peanuts, raisins, and chocolate chunks, creating a perfect balance of sweet and salty goodness. Each bite provided a burst of crunchy peanuts, chewy raisins, and rich chocolate, making chunky candy bars a favorite indulgence for many. These candy bars have become somewhat forgotten in recent years, perhaps overshadowed by newer offerings.
Chunky, the thick milk chocolate with a fistful of flavor.
Good, huh?
Food for the gods.
But what sets them apart is their unique combination of ingredients. They're packed with roasted peanuts, raisins, and milk chocolate. That's right, they're not your average candy bar. Chunky bars have an excellent mix of salty and sweet flavors, which makes them stand out in the candy aisle. Also, their chunky shape gives them an instantly recognizable look. So next time you grab one, you're not just indulging in a delicious treat, you're biting into a piece of candy history. The longing for Chunky candy bars' unique blend of flavors lingers, but did Sloppy Joe's, with their comforting simplicity and hearty appeal, journey through time like Chunky's fading presence?
Just heat and eat and swing to the beat. Nothing like it.
Sloppy Joe's, made with ground beef, tomato sauce, and various seasonings, were a quintessential comfort food of the 80s. This hearty and flavorful dish was a favorite among families across the USA, offering a quick and satisfying meal option. The recipe typically involved browning ground beef and then simmering it with tomato sauce, onions, peppers, and a blend of spices such as chili powder and Worcestershire sauce. The resulting mixture was spooned onto hamburger buns, creating a messy yet delicious sandwich that both kids and adults enjoyed. But lately, they haven't been in the spotlight as much. Newer meal options have stolen the show. But you know what? There's a fundamental longing for Sloppy Joe's. People miss the simple joy of biting into a Sloppy Joe sandwich and savoring those delicious flavors.
What does new caffeine-free Tab have that others don't? Let's taste.
Tab Clear was a unique clear cola beverage that briefly captured consumers' attention. Marketed as a sugar-free alternative to traditional colas, Tab Clear offered a refreshing and innovative twist on the classic cola flavor. Its transparent appearance was a departure from the norm, standing out on store shelves and intriguing consumers with its modern and futuristic look. Tab Clear had a unique gimmick. It was marketed as a clear cola. The precise color was meant to appeal to consumers interested in alternative cola options and perceived it as healthier. Despite the initial excitement surrounding its release, Tab Clear failed to gain traction with consumers and was ultimately discontinued after just a short time on the market. Despite its fleeting presence, Tab Clear carved a lasting niche in the hearts of those who experienced its unique flavor and transparent allure. Now, I find myself filled with curiosity and a deep yearning to revisit the distinct and nostalgic essence of Tab Clear. After the fizz of Tab Clear fades into memory, did Fruit Roll-Ups experience a journey similar to Tab Clear's brief, yet memorable stint in the market?
You can trick them, you can treat them. Fruit corners. You can spot them, you can eat them.
Fruit Corners Fruit Roll-Ups. Real fruit and fun rolled up in one.
Fruit Roll-Ups were iconic fruit-flavored snacks that delighted kids with fun shapes and vibrant colors. Made from rolled-up fruit leather, these treats offered a playful and convenient way to enjoy fruity flavors on the go. Each fruit roll-up was packed with intense fruit flavor and came in various flavors such as strawberry, cherry, and grape. One of the most appealing aspects of fruit roll-ups was their versatility. Kids could unroll them and enjoy them as is, or they could cut them into shapes and create edible artwork. The snack's popularity soared, becoming a lunchbox staple and a favorite treat for after-school snacking. Thanks to their nostalgic appeal and enduring charm, fruit roll-ups have managed to maintain their popularity over the years. Nowadays, many still fondly remember the joy of unraveling a colorful fruit roll-up and savoring its sweet and tangy flavor.